Hey, good morning Fit Fam. Today, blue shirt body strength training. We're gonna work on a way to strengthen your hips and your legs in such a manner that decompresses your back and actually gives you a nice, tall, long posture. Okay, so all we're gonna need today is a mat and 2 dumbbells. We are gonna start standing, okay? So why don't you go ahead, grab your mat, grab your dumbbells, and then meet me back right here. All right, so let's go ahead, let's get started with our warm-up. What we're gonna do, these are called lateral hip shifts. So we're gonna stand in neutral stance, and you're just gonna shift your hips over to the right and over to the left. And you'll notice I put my hands on my pelvis like this, and I'm actually pushing my pelvis side to side. And the further that you push, right, the more you're gonna have to kind of lean to the side, but I don't wanna necessarily roll my shoulders or lean with my shoulders. I'm just pushing side to side with the hips. Okay, go ahead and speed that up. Now, we're also gonna work a little posterior shift. So you're actually gonna be pushing back into the side, and it's just a gradual back into the side. And as I push back, I'm gonna have to lean forward a little bit. So I'm kind of getting this little spinal issue, spinal tilt. My knees are staying bent, okay? And if you're watching from the side right here, like I'm pushing back to the side. And now I have my thumbs right on these top hip bones, or hip bones, hip muscles right here. Those are your glutes, folks, and you wanna feel those activating as we go side to side. You also notice you may be shifting your weight. Left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. Okay, so now let's go to a nice stand position. We're gonna do our tucks and our tilts and our tucks and our tilts. This is like our core power, right? Tucking, extending, tucking. Now, in terms of how far do I extend back, you only want to go as comfortable for your lower spine. You don't necessarily want to feel a pinch in your vertebrae, though you are technically compressing these lumbar a little bit. That's good for them. You want to get them moving, folks. All right, next one, gyrations for the hips. This is from our core strength class, so I'm kind of going in these circles called the hip dance. One of our team members called them the lewd movement, right? It's actually a belly dancing move, figure 8, but my pelvis is going in all directions, okay? Okay, now we're gonna stir the pot, big circles. So the key today is gonna be sort of an unexplored range of motion for us exercise therapists. It's the depression of your pelvis, so sending your pelvis down towards the floor. And when you do that, you're creating, go ahead, keep stirring the pot, space or a nice cushion in this joint in your back where your sacrum and your pelvis meet. It's called your SI joint. Okay? All right, let's go ahead, let's get some marches in place. So here, right, left, right. And we're just relaxing. And I want us to focus on lifting up, so stomach's in, nice and tall. I don't want to do too many bodyweight aerobics today because we are going to be working in the standing position for a decent amount of time. So we just want to get a little bit of blood flow. Okay, let's go side to side step, a little bit of blood flow. And then we're going to be stretching on the mat, working on this depressing of the pelvis. Because I realize in my own practice too, is I can spend an exorbitant amount of time strengthening the legs, but if I strengthen my legs in an improper, or let's say less functional position, whatever leg strength I built, it's not gonna serve me. So we wanna strengthen our legs in proper alignment and give our spine and hips as much room to move and to decompress as possible. All right, let's cross in front, cross, and 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 cross. Good. Crossing in front. Let's go one more minute, and then we will start some stretching. We're gonna start some stretching standing up. We're gonna continue the stretching on the mat. Okay, last one, we're gonna cross behind, cross, drop step, right, drop, and drop, and drop, and drop, and drop, and drop, and drop. Good, breathing side to side. Let's kind of get into the zone here, including me. 15 more seconds. I'm kind of just adding some arms here. Good, side to side. Get those legs warmed up. The blood flowing side to side step. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Good. All right, let's come into split stance. So I'll turn for us. We're gonna go left leg forward, 2 stride lengths, 1, 2. Bend the front knee, but keep the back heel down. So this will stretch this right hip flexor, also stretch the right calf out. If you want more of a stretch or feeling a little more advanced, go ahead and take a bigger step, but also make sure you're bending that front knee and lunging in. Okay, let's breathe in, hands come up, inhale. And exhale. All right, let's switch legs. So right leg forward, left leg back. Now what I'm gonna do, keep that back heel down, bend my front knee, okay? Now this is a comfort thing, right? Also flexibility. So I wanna push this knee forward as far as I don't feel pain, and I wanna keep my back heel down and this left hip facing straight forward. A nice, beautiful fashion. Good breathing. Okay, let's breathe in, inhale. And exhale. Very nice. All right, let's come into straddle. So 2 stride lengths apart. Okay, we're gonna drop down into sumo, and then we're gonna push our knees apart here. Now I'm leaning forward, I'm driving my knees out, I'm sitting back with my hips, okay? What I wanna do is just wanna gently rock side to side, breathing and relaxing. Oh, my hand slipped off. Oh no! Okay, what I'm gonna do next here is I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna open up into horse, 3 stride lengths, okay? I'm gonna bend my right leg, bend my right knee, and shift all my weight in the right knee. And take this left toe and I want you to pull it up. It's like a modified side lunge, okay? While doing that, if you need to bring your legs a little closer together, that's fine. If you wanna push them apart a little more, feel my guess. But you actually want to, now if you can, if you're more flexible, drop into that right leg, bend that right knee, and you're stretching this inner thigh and calf out. Hold, breathe. Okay, exhale, come back through the center. I'm not even gonna stand up. I'm gonna shift the weight now into my left leg, okay? Here, your toe comes up, hold. I'm sliding. Now my left knee is bent. My right toe is up, yeah. I'm dropping in if I'm a little more flexible. Okay, breathe in. Exhale, come back to the center. Okay, now hands down, head down, get that lower back stretch. Okay, good. And we're gonna roll up nice and slow. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and stop there. Grab your mats and also grab your dumbbells, and I will see you in a moment. Welcome to the mat, folks. I'm experimenting today with the black mat since I got the blue shoes. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna learn how to, we're gonna stretch our glutes, and then we're gonna learn how to depress the pelvis. If you could go back after this or tomorrow or later today and do the June 3rd 6-3 purple shirt workout, you'll really like that for decompressing the hips. But so essentially with me here, my back is flat, ankle to knee, figure 4 stretch, okay? Head's relaxed, pushing with the palm, figure 4. Now if you want more stretch, lift both feet, grab underneath the knee. Remember I changed that now. Underneath the knee. Breathe. Okay, good. Breathe in, exhale, good. Okay, relax, and we're gonna switch legs. So here, left, push the knee away, gently open the hip. Okay, now, breathe in. Exhale, lifting both legs up, grab, pull in here. Grab. Breathing. I really enjoy exercise as a way to just get in the zone of the body, right? There's a lot of things going on, stress and all these such. It's good to just kind of tap in, dive in, okay. And we're gonna need that focus a little bit because the next one we're gonna do is we're gonna have both legs out straight, okay? Now this one sometimes throws people for a loop, but I promise you can do it, is I want to take my right leg and I want to send it past my left leg. So I'm making my right leg longer. And you'll notice this bone right here, it's called your ilium, this is going down on the right side. Okay? Now you're going to switch down on the left side. And you'll notice that as the right side, let's switch sides, the right side goes down, left side goes up. And you can get this side to side movement, okay? Now I want you to center, and I want you to imagine sending both sides down. Now, that imagination, right, it might not actually move your pelvis, but it is gonna start to create length, is maximum length. And that's gonna be the focus of today. All right, so we're gonna go into bridge. So feet flat, hips in the air, bridge, okay? Now I can do the same movement in bridge. I'm gonna send my right knee past my left knee, and I'm kind of shifting my hip, right? And then shifting my hip to over this other side. So breathe in, shifting my right hip, sending my right knee past. And you'll see I have my hands on my bones to check. Boom. And then other side. Okay, switch, right side out. Good. And then left side. Right side. Left side. Okay, now try to send both. So you're just getting length, okay? Stomach engaged. Now, hold. And now what we're going to do is I want you to squeeze your glutes. And I want you to imagine there's a pillow between your knees. So we're going to squeeze the pillow between our knees and our glutes. Release. Pillow and squeeze. Release. Pillow and squeeze. Release. And release. And release. Good. Squeeze. Release. Okay. And 3, 2, 1. And recover. Okay, so let's go knees and feet up here, okay, for table. Now we've modified table a little bit. My feet are closer together and my knees are further apart, kind of opens up the hips. Now, I'm gonna go into unicycle. So right leg out straight and away from you, all the way down, touch the ground. Now look, there's an extended unicycle where I can take this right leg and send it even further into that stretch. Hold, bring the right foot in, all the way. Okay, holding. Let's do the left foot, and we'll take a break. Inhale, left leg out. Hold. Now I'm going to send that left foot down and away. Back in. Relax the feet. Come up into bridge for 10 seconds. Okay, so when you cycle, that leg comes, that right leg goes out, and then it extends a little bit further. That's the depressing of the pelvis. All right, let's run it back. We're going to do 3 sets like that. So knees and feet up here. Okay, right leg out here and extending down. Good, back in. Left leg out. Extending down. Back in. And relax the feet. Bridging up into bridge. Let those hips release. I did say grab your dumbbells, folks. So hopefully you have them somewhat close to you. We're going to need them for the next exercise. And then release, coming down. Okay, last one for the extended unicycle. Knees and feet up. Right leg out here. Extend. Back in, good. Left leg out here. Extend. And recover. Hips up, bridge. Good. Nice work. All right, and release. All right, so let's go ahead, grab your dumbbells, and we're gonna be on our side for mermaid. So I'll give you a second there if you haven't already grabbed your dumbbells. All right, so in case you forgot, right, mermaid, my knees are bent. I'm on my elbow, okay? Now, with the dumbbells for, we're gonna put this dumbbell right here on our hip. Now it's on the squishy part, okay? Now, the dumbbell's there for, so I can do, I'm kind of forgetting what that word is, but it's like the dumbbell's gonna help me feel taking this top hip and sending it down, okay? So I'm on my right side, you may be on your left side. Either way, that top hip, right, see how it's all scrunched up? I'm gonna send it down towards my foot, and you wanna actually feel this dumbbell moving. Oh, okay, so I'm moving that dumbbell. Good. Now, as you'll notice, as I send the dumbbell towards my feet, away from my head, this shoulder right here kind of gets lifted. That's the proper position, okay? Now you want to hold that, keep sending that dumbbell down as you lift your hips up for side plank, okay? Now I want everyone to kick their top foot out, like so. Now, keep this dumbbell here, and I want you to imagine your top foot going away from your head, and you can see how I'm getting that little extra range of motion. I'll hold that. Okay, bring the leg in, bring the leg down. Okay, now stay in mermaid. Bring the weight onto the lower part of the knee. We're gonna do some clamps up and down just to get that side hip going. And we're gonna work more of that side hip standing up. Good, now look at coach right now. See how my hips are dropped? I'm gonna adjust this. Boom, sending that top hip down. Now I'm doing clamps. Oh no, it's like a new. There it is, 12 years of clamps done wrong. Good. So keep sending that hip, it's all back, right? You don't wanna slouch into this. I see that very commonly, even with the pros here. Okay, so sending that hip down and away, up and down. I truly believe, folks, that this lesson in this class is the keys to having a healthy spine, getting that depression of the pelvis. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's do the other side. All right, so switching sides, go ahead, set yourself up here. All right, so I'm lined up, perfect, boom, boom, boom. Stacking. Now grab that dumbbell, put it on your hip, and we're gonna kind of work this downward movement. So here's me normal. Now I want to take this hip where the dumbbell is. I'm going to send the dumbbell and the hip towards my feet. And back, good. Send the dumbbell and hip towards my feet. And back, good. Send the dumbbell and hip towards my feet. And back, good. Sending, sending, sending. And back. Okay, send. Now keep that length. Come up into side plank. And I'm keeping this top hip down and away. I'm not slouching in. Keep it sending. Okay. Everyone extend their top leg out. Now take that top leg and send it away from the head, getting even further stretch. Good. I think I secretly just tricked us all into doing weighted side planks. Nice. Okay, coming down, bringing the weight. So look, naturally when I come down, I just want to slouch into that shoulder and hip. Obviously not very good. Okay, so lifting, sending that top hip down and away. Wow, that's really interesting. All right, from here, keep that length. Clamp up and down. Well, I realize, like, if I send my top hip away, my shoulder automatically adjusts. So maybe it's better to just keep that hip long, keeping that top hip towards your foot, sending it down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. Okay, we got one more exercise on our backs, and we're gonna get water, okay? And 3, 2, 1, and release. All right, so we're gonna come into a position called Sphinx, which is like a modified beginning plank. If you need to roll up your mat, go ahead, roll up your mat. I'll give you guys a few seconds here. So in Sphinx, my forearms are down, but see how my hips are a lot higher? So I'm not quite in child's pose, and I'm not quite in plank, right? I'm kind of in between for Sphinx. Now what Sphinx allows me to do is I'm gonna tuck my tummy. Now I'm gonna go palms up towards the ceiling, kind of get my wrists open. I'm gonna tuck my tummy, I'm gonna take my right leg, I'm gonna kick it out, okay? Now, when people extend the right hip, they have a tendency to twist and go higher. It's not an arabesque, okay? You want to keep that right hip flexor, that right hip bone facing down. I want to bring my leg in slow. Don't touch the right leg to the ground. Extend out. 1. Breathing in. Let's do it all together. Ready? And out with me. Extend. 2. Now, when I say extend, I'm going to squeeze your right glute. Squeeze that glute. 3. Let's do 8 reps. In. Tummy's engaged. 4. Good. Coming in. Out. 5, coming in. 6, in, breathe. Exhale all the way out. 8, 9. Oh, that's the last one right there. That's 8. 7, 8. Woo! You guys know I'm not the best counter. Okay. Relax. Okay, coming in a nice neutral position. Okay, now we're gonna do the left leg. So the left leg's up, we're gonna kick it out, set yourself up, nice position. Make sure that left hip bone's facing the ground, toe is flexed. Okay, I'm gonna breathe in and out. 1, in, out. 2, in, out. 3, in, out. 4, in, good. Squeezing that back glute. 5, in. 6, 7, last one, and 8. Very nice. All right, let's come into a nice child's pose. Breathe, push back. All right, so let's go ahead and stand up. Let's do it together real quick here. I'm gonna crawl, all right? Hips are up. Walk my hands, walk my feet forward. I'm gonna roll and stand up, okay? So with that, why don't you go ahead, grab water, move the mats. We are gonna need the dumbbells, okay? We're gonna keep going with this lesson of depressing the hips, and then we're also gonna work some deadlifts and squats. All right, we are standing. Okay, so let's go ahead and work this depressing of the pelvis standing up, all right? So what we're gonna do, and this actually be a nice little balance exercise for us all, is we're gonna put our hands on our hips, okay? We're gonna shift our weight into our left foot. Now, take your right foot and send it down into the ground. You're gonna feel this, and look at my left hip. My right hip's going down, my left hip's coming up, and I wanna feel this stretch in my right side. Okay, now switch sides here. Okay, so all the weight's on my right leg. I'm gonna send my right foot into the ground. Boom. Okay, other side, so left, sending the right hip in. If this is a little challenge for you right now, don't worry, we're gonna lock it down here in a second, hold on. Okay, and then switch into the right, sending the left hip down. Okay, and recover. So when I was practicing this, I found if I open up, this is a modified high lunge. So I'm in split stance, left foot forward. Now on my right heel up, okay? So it's right leg, the back leg, look. I'm gonna send that right hip down into the ground. Whoa, I'm getting this huge base, and I'll feel this stretch in my right side. That's the position I want you guys to hold it, okay? Keep sending that right hip down. You're gonna feel a big stretch, okay? Keep driving the right hip down. The left hip's coming up, driving, holding, okay? Good, I'm trying to get the side of my hip going here. Okay, good, and release. All right, let's do the other side here. And I'm coming in this way, holding right foot forward, left leg back, my left heel is up, and I'm driving this left hip into the ground. Trying to get this pelvis down, away. Good. Kind of adding some adduction here and hold and driving down. Good, and release. So what we can do, and this has been working with one of my other clients, is throughout the day, I just take a moment to stand and I just kind of send one side down, send the other side down, and just stand up nice and tall. That'll be something you guys can take with you, okay? So with that, let's go ahead, grab our dumbbells, conveniently located on the floor in front of me, bending my knees, dropping down, picking up, booyah, okay? So we're gonna work on our squats today, okay? Very important, probably the most important exercise. So let's go ahead, open it up into squat stance. So that's one stride length apart. Now look, I got tore apart by another trainer because they said, you never start a squat by bending your knees. Well folks, here's the thing. You gotta start with your knees slightly bent. Very athletic people, they have their knees naturally slightly bent. I'm not saying bend your knees, okay? I'm saying start with your knees slightly bent. Most of us are used to standing with a flexed knee, straight leg. You wanna have them slightly bent, just a little bit. Okay, that's how all athletes, that's how the biggest squatters in the world, they start. Now from here, tummy's engaged. All right, you're gonna stick your butt back, like something's where you're reaching for a chair behind you, okay? Keep your stomach engaged. As your butt goes back, you're gonna bend your knees, drop down, weight stay outside the feet, dropping down, hold. Now from here, push your hips forward, pop, snapping up. That is called a squat, okay? So let's review. Slight bend the knees, stomach in, hips back, hold, coming up, one, okay? Slight bend the knees, hips back, hold, snapping up, two. Make sure you're not pushing past parallel, okay? As I'm going down, my weight's on my heelish, hold, coming up, snapping up, three. Good, let's do 10 reps. You can do it. Here we go, breathe in, hold the breath, exhale, coming up, let me reverse it. Let's breathe in on the way down, ready? I do squats a little differently when I'm lifting weights, but okay, breathe in on the way down, inhale, hold, exhale on the way up, okay? Breathing in, I think that's 5. Inhale, down, hold, and up, 6. Okay, coming here, pushing back, hold, 7, good. Breathe in. I know the legs are tired, folks, let's keep working, come on, push back, hold, 8, very nice. 2 more, pushing back, hold, up, 9, good, last one, pushing back, hold, boom, and up. Woo! All right, let's put those weights down using our form, bend the knees back straight, and put them down, okay? So we're gonna work some little pulse lunges, okay? Don't freak out the word lunge, okay? But it's gonna help us reinforce that pelvis down, okay? So left leg forward, right leg back. My more advanced students, go ahead, open up into a full high lunge. If you're just sort of starting and you don't feel comfortable in that position, you can do a modified high lunge. I'll show a little bit of both, okay? So what we're gonna do is, mistakenly, people think about bending this front knee. That's gonna shift our way forward. I'm gonna think about bending my back knee, right? Bending my back knee and sending everything down and up. And as I'm doing, this back hip is also going down and up. Okay, good. And down and up and down and up. Now I got my hand back here on my back leg, squeezing that back glute up and down and up and down and up. Yeah, you want to keep these tension on the legs, folks. Remember our building muscle principle, okay? Time under tension. I want to keep tension on the legs. Down and up and down and up and down. And 3, 2, and 1. So now you know why martial artists, to build strength, they work a lot in these low lunge positions to build that time under tension, that leg strength. That's the kind of leg strength we want before, right? Because we're in this lengthened position, everything's working well, okay? All right, folks, bear with me. Come on, we got this. Let's get our legs. All right, so we're gonna bend that front knee. Now make sure you don't feel any pressure in that front knee. If you do, bend it a little less, okay? I'm pretty comfortable right here. You guys know I've been, never mind. A lot of tibialis work. So, hips are square. I'm gonna think about bending that back knee and down. And I'm driving this back hip towards the floor and up and down and up and down and up and down. Yeah, you guys got it down and up. Keep working it. Keep working it. Good. Down and up and down and up. Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. Starting to shake a little bit here. Let's go. Down and up, down and up, down and up. Last one, down and recover. Very nice. Woo! I'm starting to sweat. Trying to turn the air conditioner on today. All right, folks, let's go ahead. Grab those dumbbells, conveniently located on the floor. Okay? So here, bend your knees back straight and grab and pull it up. But you guys are gonna hear me say that a lot because it's so important. All right, so we're gonna work here is we're gonna work some deadlifts, okay? So for the deadlift, you're gonna have the weights in front of you. Okay? Now also for the deadlift, guess what? My knees are slightly bent. Don't bend them a lot, okay? People have a hard time just bending your knees a little bit. Now from here, stomach engaged. I'm gonna push my hips back. Don't bend your knees as much. Shave your legs with the weights. Stop right about mid-ankle. Then from here, snapping up, okay? So let's review. Slight bend in the knees, stomach engaged, pushing my hips back, shaving my legs with the weights, keeping my back nice and straight, popping up, okay? And repeat, go, down. This is for 3, hold, snapping up. So you can breathe in on the way down, right? Breathing in, hold, snapping up, breathing in, down, hold, snapping up, good, down, working those legs, folks. Hold, popping up, down, hold, popping up, good, down, hold, popping up, good, come on, let's work a little more, down, hold, and last one, here we go, last one, ready? Down, bend the knees back straight, hold, snapping, good, and relax. So when I put the weights down, same thing. Very nice, breathe. All right, we're gonna do final. We're almost done, okay? Bear with me, we're gonna do a little bit of leg strengthening and a little bit of balance at the same time, okay? And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna come into 50-50, okay? This is fun. We don't work too much out of 50-50. So if you don't know what 50-50 is, it's one stride length apart. I have the weight evenly distributed in both my feet. I'm gonna demonstrate with my right leg forward, doesn't matter what leg you stand for. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, I wanna flex all the muscles in my back leg, the left leg. I wanna send that left hip down. So look, see that right here? How this? Send the left hip down. Okay, from there, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lift my right foot up and down. I'm gonna keep lifting that front foot up and down. Now, a few things to focus on. My left hip, right? Sending the left hip toward the floor. All the strengths in my left leg, I wanna brace my core a little bit, standing up and down, okay? So once you got a feel for that, intermediate is put a pause, and down, and pause, and down, and pause, and down, and pause, and down, and pause. And then advanced is when you go down, you don't actually put the leg down. All right, hold, 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 and relax. All right, folks, here we go. Wrapping it up right here. And then I got something called, I'm gonna call it dealer's choice at the end of the workout here, okay? I think that'll help us all get on the same page, or help give people other options. All right, so here, left leg forward. Now look, sending this right hip down. Okay, locking in. Okay, I'm gonna lift and replace, lift and replace, lift and replace, lift and replace, and then touch. And touch. Coach having a hard time with his leg. And up, down, up and down. I don't even know if I can do it on this leg. That's crazy. Okay, holding. Okay, up and down, good. Up and down. Now intermediate, put that pause in there. Up, pause, and down, pause, and down, pause. And then the advances go, sing it. Go here, up and down, no touch. 3, 2, and relax. Nice job, folks. Okay, so we got 2 options. Number 1, if you want to work on your strengthening, go ahead and do another set of squats, another set of deadlifts, 10 repetitions of each one, about 30-second break in between. If you want to get a little bit more cardio, now is a perfect time to go on a brisk short walk between 12 and 15 minutes. Treadmill's fine, preferably outside. And if you want to be an all-star, do both of those. Add a little bit more volume to the workouts, okay? Thank you so much, guys. This lesson has come because a lot of people have been reaching out, talking about hip compression, back pain, and things of these nature. So thank you so much for helping me make these workouts better for you. And we are moving forward. Things are changing, things are growing. Very happy to participate in your health and wellness today. So thank you so much. And tomorrow is dance party, yellow shirt. So be on the lookout for that. We're going live on Facebook, 9 o'clock Pacific time, okay? So with that, have a fantastic, happy, healthy day. I'm Coach Russo, and this is You'll Be Fit Forever. Peace.